relationship between Carroll Shelby and Baer Brakes was formed years ago when muscle cars began to get bigger, faster, and heavier, and Shelby was in search of serious stopping power. Today, Baer and Shelby continue to work together to provide high-performance braking for the latest Shelby Mustangs, both naturally aspirated as well as Paxton supercharged. On this episode of Power TV, we're going to put two Shelbys to the test. First, we'll install and test a Baer Sport Touring ceramic brake pad and decelerotor upgrade on a Shelby GT. And then we'll take a Paxton supercharged Shelby GT, making over 462 horsepower, and equip it with Baer's 6S 6-piston caliper big brake upgrade.
Shelby and Baer Brakes have about a 10-year history of working together on high-performance vehicles, and it really started with the DNA of our company, which is the Shelby 427 Cobra. We started building those again in 1996, and it became painfully apparent that, you know, the old single-piston Girling calipers and non-vented rotors weren't really up to today's standards in braking performance, and our customers really wanted to stop more than once and more than one lap. So we knew, like a lot of the partnerships that Carroll Shelby's had for, you know, the history of the company 40 years ago, we knew what we wanted, and we knew that, you know, we should seek out the experts in the field, and the experts in the field, of course, was Baer Brakes.
Today we'll be putting the Baer Brakes up to the challenge at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. First step is to baseline our 2008 Shelby GT with completely stock brakes. We took it to the track to get some track time and baseline stopping numbers. The stock 2008 Mustang stopped from 100 to 0 miles per hour in 386 feet, and from 60 to 0 miles per hour in 132 feet. Now it's time to upgrade the GT to Baer's Sport Touring ceramic brake pads and Baer decelerotors. Installing the Baer rotors in Sport Touring pads is as easy as replacing your stock pads and rotors. Installation is quick and simple. We were able to swap out the front and rear in our GT in less than an hour of work. Let's hear from Baer's engineer Nick Cheek as he explains the technology behind the Baer Sport Touring pads and decelerotors.
What we're showcasing here today is Baer Sport Touring ceramic pad, and we've had that mated with our decelerotor, which is a cross-drill slot zinc version of a factory rotor. So the beauty of that is it fits within a stock wheel. We have it fitted to a Shelby GT today. However, for any 05 and up Mustang, these are direct bolt-ons. They require no fabrication. One of the benefits of a ceramic pad versus a standard pad, you get a higher temperature threshold, so you're going to improve repeated performance. The beauty of these, they tend to be less dust than a factory pad, and again, the repeated performance, which is really what you want. You should never really have to think about your brakes. We at Baer implemented this pad as a very good compromise of a street performance pad. Today we're going to take these to the track and test them to the extremes. Our objective today is not only to compare the baseline numbers of a standard Ford Mustang GT, compare that against our decelerotor equipped car, along with the Sport Touring ceramic pads. We're also going to step it up a notch, and we're going to look at our Extreme Plus 6-piston system on a higher horsepower Shelby GT Mustang.
With the Shelby Dune suspension, big braking power is a must. During the 2007 SEMA show, we showed you how Shelby, Galpin Motorsports, Baer Brakes, and Paxton Superchargers teamed up to make the ultimate Shelby machine. Because of the high-output Paxton Supercharger on the already powerful Shelby GT SC, this Shelby required the stopping power of Baer's 6S 6-piston caliper brake upgrade kit. Because this car was going to SEMA, Baer offered to customize the caliper with matching paint and a brushed steel face. Here we are showing you the installation of the serious Baer Extreme Plus 6S kit on the Paxton Shelby GT SC. This kit includes larger rotors front and rear, as well as the custom-designed Baer 6S 6-piston caliper design.
In today's comparative test, what we'll be looking for are stopping distances, the almighty stopping distance. We'll do 10 60 to zeros and measure the degradation as heat saturation sets in with the rotors. Then we'll look at 100 to zeros 5 times.
Our first test will be with a naturally aspirated Shelby Mustang GT with Baer's Sport Touring ceramic brake pads and Baer decelerotors. In our first 100 to 0 miles per hour test, we averaged 350.9 feet of stopping, an improvement of over 35 feet. Next up was the 60-0 test. After 10 stops, our average decrease in stopping distance was over 10 feet, with an improvement to 121.7 feet. Next up was the Paxton Shelby GT SC equipped with the Baer Extreme Plus kit and 6S monoblock calipers. First, we started with the 60-0 testing. 10 passes later, our average would be 109.1 feet, an amazing decrease of over 23 feet with 0 brake fade. That didn't compare, though, to our results on the 100-0 miles per hour test, where we decreased stopping distances to 303 feet from the original 386 feet.
With just our pad and rotor upgrade, we're able to improve on stopping distance by 11 feet on an average of 10 stops from 60-0. We're able to improve 23 feet with our Extreme Plus 6-piston system. The results obviously get exaggerated in the 100-0 test, where we saw an improvement with our pad and rotor upgrade by 37 feet and a whopping 83 feet for the 6-piston Extreme system.
If you want your car to perform well in all aspects of performance, braking upgrades are a must. We showed today what kind of increased braking performance you can get with either a pad rotor combination from Baer or with a full Baer Extreme Plus upgrade kit. When you have a 450 horsepower plus Paxton supercharged Shelby Mustang, you better be able to stop without any loss of confidence.